Healtodeath.
And this is Drew Thunderfury. I don't know what my name's actually going to be because I don't know.
What? You have so many alts? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
You know what I heard from Hack tonight?
Eat?
No,
Dude, eat?
No, I heard that you played out of your effing mind in arenas. And I was
nice.
like, don't let him know. And he's like, I already told him. It's like, don't tell him that.
He did tell me, but once again, he's being nice. And I think there might be the fact that, I actually didn't play that well, I don't think.
What?
We only won one game.
You guys did really well. You guys had to switch out. You have a ton of people on your team, though.
And we lost to you guys twice, which is inexcusable.
You guys beat us when it was 2-3.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really bad. The game went so long, I ran out of mana.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, guys. We jumped straight into AWC.
Yes.
No, AMC.
AMC.
Coming to
Stop. Why should we do that? Why should we do that?
It went well. Do we have to talk about who won again? Who won?
Yeah, Black.
Team my Black.
Yeah, whoop-de-doo.
No, congratulations.
Their
they
team
did
was
really well. Dude, they had Zen this time.
Oh my god. It's like their team. It was like their team last time, except for this time, healing debuff.
Yeah, it was. It was
it's just like okay. Obviously you guys weren't good enough last time.
But we have to talk about. Okay, so Team Might Black did amazing. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, they went undefeated.
They did
both arena tournaments.
Oh my goodness, Might Silver.
Yeah, they went 3 DPS and it worked.
And it really worked. So
I don't know. Well, God, I never got to go up against them. You know that?
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't. I didn't get to heal against them.
It wouldn't have been a much. So this is how it went for me every time we went up against them. We were like, okay, we can't let Aerie get any casts of her greater pyros off because that's just crazy. Right. Mm-hmm. As soon as Ataro comes out, we just had all these brilliant plans.
Right.
And then it was like, okay, well, maybe we should get Crow. Like, maybe she... Because, we're thinking, okay, but you can't because you got to get the interrupts off. But this is what happened. They popped out, and then one of our teammates instantly died. Exploded. I came out of cat form and put Overgrowth on, which, if you don't know, puts all of my healing hots on a person.
I know, but...
And I put, Bark... And that person would still explode. It was crazy how much damage they opened up with.
Yeah, that's Aerie.
It was combination. They were all on top of it. It was all three of them.
How Team Black dealt with that.
Oh, no, how Black dealt with
that. How they dealt with that is they went straight after Aerie every single time. And that's what you do is you sit on the mage. And
But you know what happened to us? Ataro came after me. And I think single-handedly took me down. I think Crow was assisting, but it just didn't matter. There was just so much damage, and I couldn't get away.
I wish I could have got. Man.
You think you could have done something up against them. They were a scary team.
I don't know because
and it wasn't just us. Everybody who went up against Silver was like, oh my gosh, they just exploded us.
but the thing is I don't know. It's like the monk deals with that explosive damage.
It's definitely a different type.
Any class. In WoW, I think.
It is definitely, yes. Yeah, they do have a lot more.
If they only had that go at the very beginning, I think we could have taken.
Well, that might have been why that Team Black did it, because they have that monk healer as Scrumpy.
Yeah.
But if Team Silver had a healer to kind of pick from as well, I don't know. That would have been a really close game between them and Might Black. They did really well. I was very impressed. It was exciting to watch.
That's the last time for those teams for this patch.
For this patch, yeah. Which is crazy. Which means we're finally getting closer to the pre-patch and Shadowlands.
Yep.
Because what's happening is we have MDI next weekend, and then you're doing regional teams. Right? Which you sort of already have organized.
Yeah, somewhat.
For the most part.
Somewhat. We got to see if anybody else in the guild wants to go. Or if there's anybody else that isn't in the guild that would like to go. And then assign them to the correct teams. And if it's 4 teams, then we've got 4 teams. If it's more than that, then we'll adjust and we'll figure it out.
Cool. It should be... I didn't think it was going to work, but looking at the chart, it actually looks like it'll work pretty well.
Yeah.
Team Colorado, man.
Team Colorado is it'll be interesting.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
You have a good. So if you haven't yet, there's a couple people you're missing. Like you just need to know their rough region, right?
Right. Yeah. And
you don't need to give us your
I
address
asked
or anything.
Lynx, and he said he's from SD. I'm like, oh, you're from California? He's like, no, South Dakota.
Oh, he's at San Diego.
Right. Like that's what SD means to me. So yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, we started talking about stuff going on already in the guild with the MDI and the Arena Champion or the AWC.
Yeah.
AMC.
AMC.
Okay.
And by the way, last time we messed up the time for it because it wasn't 8 our time.
On
it was
this podcast.
EST. And
Yes.
so yeah.
Whoops.
That was caught by mist.
Apologize, guys, but you do have the document.
Yes.
Please check the flyer.
If there's ever a document, you go by
That's
that,
the
not
one.
by what we say here,
Yeah.
because we're kids kind of on the fly here.
Totally
So,
on the fly. Yes, and then so next week's podcast, we will also have the raffle drawing,
right.
I believe. Yeah. So
Yep.
so that's
so how
coming to
many
an
do we
end.
have in there right now? Is there a good number?
There's a good number. They're
Okay.
always there, especially after we do the MDI and the arena stuff, because everybody gets a ticket.
Hey,
for
guess what?
participating.
Whoever comments first gets a raffle ticket down
Wait,
in the YouTube video.
In the YouTube?
yeah.
Oh.
Just bam, you get it.
Just a raffle ticket?
Yeah,
What
just-
if it's some stranger?
He gets a raffle ticket.
What if it's a she? Then she gets the raffle
yes.
ticket. Well, you said
But it's like,
he.
no,
It
only
was-
men.
It was very specific.
This is
You said
specifically
he.
only for men.
Okay, other things going on in the guild. We did attempt Shadnar on Mythic.
Yes. He shat all over us.
Nope. No, he did. We didn't do well, but that's okay. It was really nice to see the fight.
Right.
We're trying to figure out just getting it right to kind of feed him and make it so he doesn't get hangry. But it was nice to see a new fight.
Right.
I'm going to put a poll in there tomorrow morning, which will, by the time you see this podcast, it'll be up in
It'll be
Discord
already
raid.
there.
Just to vote
Magic.
if you want to reset. Yeah. If you want to reset the Mythic dungeon, or the raid, like we've been talking about. Like I was
Right.
like, well, we
if you
just
want to
reset it.
farm or if you want to progress, basically what it is.
Yeah, if you want to, exactly. Or do you want to keep pushing? Because if we do save the lockout, what's probably going to happen is for 2 hours, we're going to be pulling the same boss.
Right.
So
and
if
also
that's okay,
the big thing is in Mythic Plus or in Mythic,
raid.
you get locked to that for the entire week. You can't go
Yes.
out and pug it with anybody
Right.
else.
So if you need something off those first 3 bosses and you're like,
Yep.
no, then that's why we're voting on it. I'm fine either way, but I think people were kind of excited to see a new boss. So I don't know, but it'll be in Discord. So please vote. Other things. We have a new member, which everybody in the community kind of knows because he's kind of popular in chat in our streams, Orange Paw. And he joined us in raid, but
Most interesting man in the world.
he does amazing art
And
he
music.
And he usually does Warcraft like characters.
Right.
Very good. Very, very good. And he actually drew Nibs, her DK.
Yeah.
And it is so good.
It was amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
He's a real talent, and we're glad to have him.
yes. But if you got to put that picture up on the.
I will.
Okay. I was going to say, check out the picture, but
Not like
it's
the way
here.
the cat would do it. No,
It's right
don't. I
here.
hate that. It's not going to happen that way. It's going to go full screen. It'll be here. Ready? Okay.
Wait, why do you actually get to do it correctly? I
Because
hate
I'm
it.
the one that does the effects.
Whatever. All right. One more thing with the community, and this one's
Yes.
pretty exciting. We have another podcast
Another podcast.
from our community
Yes.
by Ride and Scrumpy.
Uh-huh.
And the podcast is called The Rough Swine,
Yep.
which is a clever name.
It is.
Knowing that-
It is very different from what we do,
Yeah, which is awesome.
which is amazing.
Yeah,
I
so-
love it.
So I've known, our podcast is very much more like the Mike gaming community
Right.
based.
And kind of like giving you guys what's going on in the guild,
Yeah.
what's going on in WoW.
It's like a newsletter.
Yep. And also talking about maybe things in WoW. Their podcast, it's wide open to everything.
Everything,
And I
which
would
is
really
really cool.
suggest that you guys go and take a listen.
Yeah, so the Rough Swine, you can check out the link. It's on Buzzsprout, is it called, right?
Right.
And then it's also on Twitter. They have their own.
Yeah, and I'll throw the link in the description
Perfect.
for the YouTube video.
Yes. Well, not YouTube.
I'll throw a link for their
in our
podcast
YouTube.
in our YouTube.
I'm totally on top. I know what we're talking about. No, but it is really cool because they will talk about, that was one of the things they said. It's like, we're kind of open to all topics. And
Right.
so like each podcast is going to be really unique and very different. And it's Ride and Scrumpy. So it's kind of awesome because you've got like the calm, gentle voice and then the craziness of Ride. And it just comes together to be this really cool thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. You guys should check it out.
Definitely check it out. Okay. I'm good with the community stuff. Did you want to talk about anything?
Yeah, I want to talk about the little mini war me and Ryan had.
What do you mean?
Over this past week.
Oh my gosh, no. Okay.
So I was sitting around with Red, and we're like, hey, you know, we should start new characters. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's start one. And so I started a mage, and he started a paladin, and we started leveling. We're like, yeah, this would be awesome once we get to level. And I was like, yeah, I think my mage is gonna be a main. And Red's like, yeah, I think my paladin's gonna be main. And then all of a sudden we started leveling, and then all of a sudden the war started.
I didn't get annoyed because I understand, but like I would go to bed with you, right? And then like I'd start falling asleep and I'd look over and you were already gone.
Well,
and I was
it's leveling time, baby.
So this is the only time I use my WoW Armory app. I'll go on there and I'll be like, I swear, if Drew is online right now.
Right, but I was on an alt.
But he was online on his mage, and I don't think you two like really slept for like a few days.
He got so mad. Okay, so what happened was I the first time it happened, like I just couldn't sleep, right? Couldn't sleep. So I stayed up. I was like, well, I might as well level. And I got 14 levels ahead of him. And when he logged on, his freaking flipped out. Man.
He's like, you played without me?
Right. And so then, like, the entire community got involved. They're like, yeah, screw Thunderfury.
Dude, I know, like, I saw that. They didn't say that, but I did see screenshots, like, people, like, totally spying on you. That's like, right, look at this. It'd be like a screenshot. It'd be like, he's online right now.
Right. I should have known not to
take on. Did you guys make a pact? Like, if you said, like, if somebody was if one was sleepy and the other person wouldn't be playing, right? Did you make that deal, Drew? Drew?
No, not really. Not really. It was really vague. And
so there was some type of deal.
The other part, the only time that we called a truce was we called a truce and we called it for 4 hours. And so I logged on early. Well, no, not early, but I logged on after 4 hours. I started leveling, and he didn't log on until 8 hours. But I guess that was a violation in someone's mind. So
you seem so salty about it.
Well, anyways, so what happened was that he actually won the leveling battle.
He did.
And
I don't even know. Like, I swear I turned around and you guys were both 120.
And then well, I'm not 120 yet.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh.
Mage is 117.
I was wrong.
I had to do the monk and get stuff ready for PvP.
Right.
That's fair. And now I'm kind of hooked on the monk.
What?
Yeah.
So you're like done with the mage now?
No, the mage will be what I do for raid and for any type of DPS, I think.
So are you okay? I'm sorry. Are you planning to have 3 characters for Shadowlands?
3 characters, yeah.
This is not a good plan.
A warrior and a monk because I need the monk for healing and PvP.
Do you guys want to know?
The warrior for tanking.
What Drew's first character was in Shadowlands? Because he was for sure gonna play it. It was a warlock. Have you ever seen Drew on a warlock? He has a 120 warlock, hit 120 so fast, and he's like, immediately, he goes, I don't think this is what I want. And then he ended up switching to the warrior. Like, immediately after hitting 120.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
The warlock playstyle wasn't mine, wasn't one that I liked, but I think I like the mages. And we'll see. We'll see.
You have no idea what we're going to do.
But I know that I love the monk. And you
are doing really well on that. So, but it seems like I talked to you about this. You pretty much want one character for PvP, right? Like you want it to be separate.
And I think that's going to be the monk. That's going to be the monk. Fair. And
you have always enjoyed when you did heal. You've always liked it on the monk.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I've never really been able to heal in
PvE
in
situations.
Arenas. In arenas because I would run with you.
Right.
And you're healing every single time.
Well, I'm so sorry.
So this time I was just like, you know what?
But then we're never going to be able to read it together. I need a DPS.
Here's the thing. Everybody, this one over here, she runs 20 mythic pluses and everything like that. My thing is, at some point, I'm going to get Gladiator.
Oh. Ooh, you're going for that.
Yeah, because I can't beat you in what you do.
Why do you have to beat me in anything? Why do you have to make a competition out of everything?
Come on now.
So,
you know why.
So if
we're the two most competitive people in the guild. Just people think that we aren't. And usually it's with each other. So
listen, I remember the first time I timed. What was it? I don't know. I think it was the 15.
Right.
And I was like, I timed 15. You're like, yup. You walked away.
That's because he had so much more potential.
You're like, cool. I hate you. No, it was. I get it. I'm totally that same person. But okay.
Yeah.
If you want to make a competition out of it, I guess that's what's happening. Or
it's not a competition, and that's the entire point. Is like my forte will be
you just want a different forte.
Healing.
Okay.
And then your thing will be Mythic plus Dungeons, and mine is more important.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
so.
All right. Fine. You be that guy. So I wanted. Are you good with the community stuff?
I'm good with the community stuff.
So I wanted to bring some.
Before we do that.
No.
It's going to happen.
No.
So
no, you guys. No.
We went out and got.
Don't say we.
We went out and got.
No. Drew pretty much.
The family went out and got.
No. I was not there.
The head of the family went out and got. This.
Listen. That is not a drink.
So this says.
That's like something you'd cook with.
Organic
or
apple cider vinegar drink.
Vinegar. Nobody drinks
it's called
vinegar.
Bragg.
Nobody drinks vinegar.
It was established in 1912.
Drew.
And on the back it says,
no.
Delicious, refreshing thirst quencher, ideal for home, work, sports, and gym.
You probably use it to clean off the gym equipment. You don't actually drink it. Dude, I use vinegar to like...
It's made with organic honey.
No.
Well, is there non-organic honey? Like, what is that? Like, they're from bees, right? Like, isn't all honey organic then?
I don't know.
Okay, well,
it depends why. I don't know. Maybe how it's harvested
organic
or kept
honey.
or whatever.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. And Bragg original apple cider vinegar.
Dude, nobody I hate
Don't
vinegar.
worry, because it's gluten-free.
Listen, I hate vinegar. I hate the smell of vinegar. I hate salt and vinegar chips. Like, vinegar is not an edible substance to me.
But this is apple vinegar with honey.
It doesn't apple vinegar still is like...
Here we go.
I am not drinking this drink.
We're going to do it. You have to try. You have to try. You can spit it back out.
I can't even smell this. I hate the smell of vinegar. This is not...
Oh, wow.
I told you
it's like Easter around here, man. I just want to dip my eggs in this.
What?
Okay.
What did you just say?
I want to dip my eggs in this. All right.
I can't drink that.
No, we're going to just do it. We're just going to do it quick. And then if we need to,
no.
we're going to need to. We're going to need to.
What?
Spit it back out.
Is this really supposed to be made to like drink?
Yes, it says so.
But why?
You can have it at the gym.
Oh.
Why would...
I don't want to smell it. I'm trying to get away from it. I don't want it.
Ooh, okay.
It's not like a shot. It's just...
Okay, are we going to do this at the same time, or are you going to do it after?
Are you crying?
No, I'm
I'll do
prepping
it after.
my brain.
I will do it after.
I'll tell you what. I got you a smaller glass for you.
Thank you. The tiny mug.
And so we will go ahead.
No. I'll do it after.
No, that's not going to happen. It has to happen at the same time. Do you have to be a place to spit this?
Dude, I don't want to do this. I really thought I was going to get out of this. Why pour so much?
It's a small cup. You can't fake tasting it either, because this is shot in 4K. We can zoom in on our lips and we can see.
Shot in 4K.
Okay. Oh my goodness. It's Easter time again. Just do it. You got to do it. It's our thing.
This is such a bad idea. I really hate this.
It really is.
I'm not going to smell it before I do it.
How much water do you have there?
Is that a concern?
Will you open it, please?
Why?
Because after you
I'm going to have to chug it?
I'm going to...
No, this is mine.
What?
This is my water.
That's our water.
Why is...
Because you took the last of the water and didn't refill it.
I did do that.
Okay.
Drew, I really don't want to.
Okay, let's just do it. We're going to do it, guys. We're going to do it. You guys pumped? I'm pumped. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
Guys, we're drinking apple cider vinegar.
Okay, let's do it.
No.
Hut. Come on.
Yep, that's vinegar.
Oh my God, I'm an Easter egg.
It's vinegar. What were you expecting?
Give me that.
It's not really working well. The straw's not.
Oh my God. What is wrong here? What did you do? Hurry.
I can't open my water bottle. And for those of you not watching, it's vinegar. What? I don't understand what you were expecting here. I told you.
Oh, the taste is still there. Oh, it's so bad.
Did you have?
It is so bad.
If we're doing this drinking thing,
so bad.
It's vinegar.
Oh my God, why would they sell that?
I told you to like do.
Who
weird
buys
things.
this?
Where it's like you need apple vinegar for weird stuff. Like it's never to drink though.
It says it is.
Listen.
Why is it lying?
Listen. If we're gonna be doing this, drink something weird every podcast thing. You have to do stuff that's actually like.
It's
what's
suggested
not
from
edible,
doctors.
Drinkable.
How's this good for you?
It's maybe it's for people that are like having
that want to die. Is that
are
why
like,
there are two old people on the front?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God, Easter egg.
I really don't know what you're expecting.
Here's what I need to do. I need to go ahead and cover this and go ahead and talk about the next topic. I'll be right back.
Are you leaving?
Oh, just go.
Oh
just
my gosh. Okay. Well, I was gonna actually talk about something. I can't believe we just left. This has never happened before on our podcast. It's super awkward because it's not like I'm streaming. This is recorded. So that's fine. I'm actually going to talk about something that I wanted to ask Drew about to see his type of reaction and to see what he thought about it. But we can't do that. So here we are sitting alone. I'm just going to tell you that I did drink it, but it was like the smallest amount possible to drink. So that's why I'm pretty okay. You back? You good? Okay, moving on. Subject to changing. You good?
Yeah.
I really don't know what you're expecting here. Okay. What I want to talk about, and this isn't something crazy, this isn't crazy new info, but it is for Shadowlands.
Right.
And I haven't seen a lot of people really talking about it. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
I have never seen Drew make so many faces before.
You want to take shots?
I want to talk about the mentor system. Have you heard about this?
You have heard something about it.
Okay, it's like people know about it, but there's not much talk about it, which is crazy to me because I find it very, very interesting.
Right.
So I think it's happening.
They already have it in Final Fantasy.
They do have it in different other MMOs. I don't know if this is coming in with pre-patch or it's coming with Shadowlands. I think it's pre-patch. But they're introducing a mentor system, and we've talked about this.
Right.
Blizzard is really trying to make World of Warcraft easy for new players.
Right.
They're really trying to get new players.
And when I was leveling up in Final Fantasy, actually, it helps out a lot.
It does.
When you don't know anything about the game.
It does. So there's certain requirements. So to become a mentor in the pre-patch or in Shadowlands, there's a couple of requirements. So you have to be at least level 50. That's why I think it's coming in pre-patch, because you have to be level 50. You have to have the 3,000 quests completed achievement.
There is something like that?
Yeah.
Is that for your entire account?
Yes, it's for the entire, I double checked on my Druid, which was a free boost.
Sure that,
and I was like, I had that, I got that in like 2014 or something weird like that.
Yeah,
it was like, it's old.
That right there is crazy that we've done 3,000 quests, guys.
Yeah, like way more than that. We've done way more than that. I don't even think that accounts for dailies. And then you have to have 2 of the following achievements. You either have to have Terrific Trio, which you have to have the maximum level with 3 different classes.
Okay.
You have to have Rival for season 4. Earn the rank of Rival. Yeah, so you have to have like pretty
Rival, isn't it Rival 1600?
I think so. No, that's
no. Go back up. It says complete at least 2.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't necessarily need to do, like,
Correct.
if you don't PvP,
right,
you can still do this.
But if you only PvP, you still have the chance to have this.
Right.
You need to have the Battle for Azeroth Keystone Conqueror for season 4, so that would be your level 10s for Mythic Plus.
Right.
The Waking Dream, which is kill Carapace or N'Zoth, in Ny'alotha. So that would be like
on
the
any
raider.
difficulty?
Correct. Even looking for raid, which is kind of like, but okay.
Okay.
And then the last one is we have the technology. So it's like pretty much you ran Visions a ton, and you were able to buy all the
not really a ton,
research.
just what.
Yeah. So you play during this expansion, pretty much, or this patch. So I think this is very cool. I think the idea of becoming a mentor is really neat, and it's very, it's a way to kind of, honestly, there's some people in the guild that already do this, like just
most
today.
people in the guild already do this.
Yeah,
actually.
so like I will be streaming, somebody will join, and then like 3 people in chat, including myself, are like, yeah, if you want some help, join our guild. We'll talk you through it. Well, and these people are already doing this, right?
Yep. I think this is for people that don't have a guild. Like right when you start, you don't have a guild.
No, you have nothing, and
a lot of people don't join with friends.
Exactly. So and it's, again, this game is actually, because it's so old and has a lot of history, it's very complex. So you do need help. You do need to ask questions. The thing that I find really interesting is, so like, I'd be interested in becoming a mentor, but what do you get out of it? Like, not to be mean, like, what do you get out of this? They haven't mentioned any type of achievements, mounts, rewards,
the thing is, I don't think they want it to be driven by that. I think they want it to be driven by people that are nice, that want to help out people. Yeah, and I get that, but it's almost like, I mean, they're kind of at that point asking people. It says you're going to be marked with a special icon. Yeah, but, okay, so like, I guess in like Final Fantasy, you know how like with new players would have the little sprout next to their name? Right. And then other people would have, like the sprout would show like how long you've been playing. But like, I guess just to get that, that's why you would do it. But if they don't have any type of reward, wouldn't that almost feel like you're kind of working for Blizzard for free in a way? Well, I mean, a little bit. Kind of, but actually this idea, I heard something about it. I've been thinking about it a little bit. And I think that it would be a good thing to have someone in guild be one of these people, and then they could basically be an ambassador and recruit for the guild. Yeah, that's a really good point. And I think that's kind of what this is about. It's about getting people involved with other groups. Okay, yeah, like just trying to make online friendship almost, like to help bridge that awkward. Yeah, I think so, because don't know anyone gap. WoW is a good game, but it doesn't turn great until you play it with friends. True. So yeah, I just thought it was interesting. I not to be greedy, but I really thought there was going to be some type of reward for it. And there might be, like in the future, but I don't think they want people that are going for that, you know? Well, good luck. because there's 2 different types of people. There's people that are completists that want to get everything done in the game. Yeah. And if you put this as one of the things you have to get done, they're going to do it. That's true. Even though they want to. And then they have a bad attitude to newcomers, and that's not good. Right, yeah. That's a good point. I like how they do it. Put it out there. You'll get a special icon. You'll be able to make more friends and different things like that. And then people will know to like ask you questions as well. Like if you have that icon. Exactly. Okay. It's for people that want to be social. Right. So. You want to go on about something? Did you have your own topics? Just one thing. So what are you going to main in Shadowlands? The Druid. The Druid? 100%? Well, no, I thought so, but why are you looking at me like that? I'm just asking a question. Yeah, here's my problem. I really like to heal on the Druid. I've never been a huge fan, which is crazy, of their other specs. Which is crazy, because they have a spec for everything. They do. So I'm going to try Feral. Okay. Because I already I know it's very minimum, but like I already kind of do a little bit of Feral because of Resto. Right. Because I have to cat weave. So I'm gonna try that, but I really, really want to have a very strong DPSer or tank, but it's most likely going to be a DPS to go alongside with my healing, because I hate it when like I can't group with certain people because we're both healers, or I can't help because they don't need a healer. Right. Well, wasn't that the idea of you having the hunter? It was. I don't think alts are a forte of mine. I'm so focused on one tune that if I have multiples, I think I will just move on and leave the other one behind. Yeah. So much so that it's just like, it's night. Like I just have to pick one. Yeah. Because actually your main was your priest to begin with. Yeah. I actually played my priest for a long time though. And then you switched over to druid because druid was better in Mythic Plus, right? Right. Yeah. Which, I mean, and that's why I stand by that too, because I really like Mythic Plus. Mm-hmm. And so I want a very strong healer. And I think the druid is just going to be the safest bet anyways, no matter what. Yeah. And I mean, like, the thing is, let's be honest, you have maybe one expansion's worth, not even one expansion, one patch's worth of experience on the druid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, things
Patch
are
and a quarter.
second nature right now, but they're only going to get better over time.
I hope so. I mean, things are going to be shifting and changing a bunch when Shadowland or the pre-patch hits.
But like before that, you played the priest for pretty much ever, right?
Forever, yeah.
So like everything was just like you knew everything, and like little things would change every expansion, but you knew like the basic idea.
I know the kit of the priest very well. Well, I mean, at least only for Holy, but yes, it was
And for Druid, you didn't actually.
I'm still learning stuff on the Druid.
So that's actually pretty exciting, considering that you're doing like 20s right now. If you stick with the Druid, you're going to be able to do a lot more over time, I think.
I hope so. I really, like you were saying, so I don't know if you remember, but I was so excited when I got time my first 15.
Yep.
Like crazy excited. And now that I know it's a little bit easier now at the end of the expansion because everybody's so buffed.
Right.
But I just know what's going on. Like I actually know what is happening in the dungeons way more. Whether it's from like a tanking perspective, even though I've never done it, but like, messing up and getting hit by things I'm not supposed to in melees. Like I just know more about what the mobs do and everything. So I'm hoping with the new patch and everything and being there from the get-go will make a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
So hopefully I'm still able to do high-end keys even when we aren't super buffed, was what I'm trying to say.
And so were you thinking about doing arenas or?
I want to do arenas. Here's the thing. I really want to do arenas with you. I really do. But obviously that's not going to work because you play a really good monk. And I'm not going to lie. Like I've had good moments in arena on my druid, but I am not a good arena.
Think about the amount of time that you've committed to Mythic Plus.
Right.
And now the time that you've committed to arenas.
Sure.
And now take that time you committed to arenas, and where were you at on Mythic Pluses with that much time invested?
Probably like not even pushing 10s.
Exactly. So it's just about putting the time in.
That's true.
That's all it is.
But I would like to play with you.
Yep.
And I don't know if Feral is or Boomkin or whatever is like. I would like it if it was on the same character. I'm the opposite of you. You want a separate character for PvP. I want the same character.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not the way to go.
And maybe that's another thing too is, I don't know. Just my big problem is in PvP, I can't push damage like people can. I don't know what the deal is.
I think you can. I just think.
I know I can't. I've tried every different spec I can. I've tried every different whatever, and people are really nice about it. Thank you guys, but I just can't push damage. But I can heal at a decent rate, and also like hit crowd controls and do different things that are going to help the team out. But pushing damage in arenas is tough. In PvE, I'm fine.
It definitely. I don't know. Arena is just so different, and I think you really put a lot of pressure on yourself when you are a DPSer, because if you can't kill a target, you take it very personally. Yeah. And that's not necessarily what's happening. Like a lot of the time, it's what the group is doing, or what the group isn't doing, or our lack of communication, or there's 1,000 different reasons in Arena, and that's why I'm always so overwhelmed, and that's why I'm like so amazed when people like Hacked or anybody, when they know what's going on in there, like Scrumpy. Right. I'm like, how are you guys managing? Like, there's just like too much input here. Yeah,
and that's the other thing is like it's crazy because you have to know. Just it's like a brand new game almost.
It is.
Right?
It really is. So I don't know. Maybe I will have a PvPer, and if I do, maybe it could be my alt, and I'll try to get something that'll work with your monk.
Right.
Because that would be cool.
Yep.
That'd be worth playing, in my opinion.
So upcoming we have
happening.
MDI.
Oh, yes.
This weekend.
Well, we talked about that a little bit. Yep. You know what I really hate you for?
You guys are have 2 championships, and I think that's where it's going to end.
Yeah, I don't know. We got the other teams are looking really strong. I'm really mad that it's tie week. I know it's just a 10.
It's tie and also
it's bursting, right?
Yeah.
Which is like
you can't pull big.
You have to go slow to a point.
And you can't make up time on bosses because it's tie week.
Yeah, this is going to be a weird week. It'll be fine. But it's like at a 10 too. Like you almost have to be careful, like how, because like things die very fast.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's the thing.
Shoot.
That's the thing is, yeah.
What do we got?
I think this will be a very interesting MDI.
It'll be weird MDI.
We'll have wipes. I'm almost sure that we'll have wipes.
Because of bursting, yeah.
Yes.
I think you're right.
And people are not going to be used to that. And since they don't really, I mean, some people might have a stream up or something, but I think everybody this week is going to feel like they're losing.
Probably. Because you feel like you're being held back from going
yes.
to. This is our plan. Mike Gold, okay. I got an idea. We're going to go through.
Okay.
We're going to pull the entire dungeon, kill it all, wipe with like 130 stacks of bursting, but it'll only be 5 deaths.
You guys should definitely try that.
I'm just saying.
It'll be amazing if you guys don't.
This is why I'm not my leader.
You know what? I'd like to see your guys' record outside of Waycrest Manor.
What is the deal with you guys in Waycrest? You're just so mad about Waycrest Manor. I don't know why. I think you guys are just.
We should rename it Goldcrest Manor.
What are you so mad about? That we knew where we were going?
Goldcrest Manor. There we go.
Didn't get lost.
Goldcrest Manor.
How dare you not get lost?
Goldcrest Manor. It's all we do. That's all we do.
So salty. I have to ask.
She has to.
I have to.
It's in the contract.
Well, I just feel like I really, all of a sudden this week especially, I really feel like the expansion is coming to a close.
Yes.
What do you think you're going to miss most about Battle for Azeroth?
Oh, definitely the Azerite grind.
Stop. What are you actually going to miss? No, seriously. Like, what do you think you're going to miss?
Immediately, I'm going to miss their corruptions.
Yeah.
Because
they were such a great crutch.
Yeah, they're going to get kicked pretty hard.
Yeah, it's going to be really weird what anything's going to look like. Dungeons, raids, when that's
once
gone.
that patch comes out, we're done anymore. We're
done.
Because I don't want that bad feeling. We can do pugs, but we're not going to raid anymore.
I don't know. We'll have to see how it feels because we don't know. I'm sure Blizzard
I'm
doesn't
not going to raid anymore.
Stop. We'll see. I don't know much about Shadowlands, but I think I'm going to miss the Alliance hub of Borealis. Is there anything like that in Shadowlands? There's not like a major city.
There's always going to be a hub.
Is there though? Because
it's Bastion, isn't it?
Is it? Okay. It just feels weird. Like
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't really looked into it.
Right. So I was feeling more the Covenants are maybe like kind of like mini hubs.
Yeah.
But is there one giant hub?
I mean, there always is, right?
I'm hoping because first off, I really like.
And it's going to have stairs.
There's going to be stairs? Just stairs. Just everywhere.
Yeah, just like the Horde side.
Oh, you're talking about the pink pyramid?
Yeah.
No, but I think Borealis is really well designed. I like the feeling of Borealis. I like how it's out. This sounds weird, but I like how it's outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's just a nice, and you'll notice when people are online, they're just chilling in Borealis. It has that feeling almost like, you remember how everybody always used to hang out in Ironforge?
Yeah, it's definitely an awesome hub.
It is.
My only concern with it is for the longest time, it would drop your frame rates to
It did. It really did. And anytime there was a patch, I'd be like, are you guys lagging in Borealis? And everybody's like, yep. Like it was something going on there. Maybe it's the water textures or something weird, but something happened in Borealis. But I really think it's a cool city and I'm going to miss it. And the music, I'm going to miss it. And
we'll have the music here. I don't think we're changing this.
Okay, good. See, I knew it.
Yeah, I think that this is our song.
It's our song forever. Yes. And then we'll always know when we made our podcast.
Yep.
Battle for Azeroth.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about. Did you want to cover anything else?
I don't think so. I just want to say that your team's going down.
I am not a trash talker about
teams going down.
I know that the other teams.
Oh yeah, I do want to talk about one thing.
Serious competitors.
So, in the PvP tab. So I don't look in Discord sometimes, right?
What? No.
But then, I see this. I'm like, oh, look, there's something new on the PvP tab. And the day before we had the Might Arena Championship.
No, it was that day.
Oh, was it that day?
That morning, and
there was just all these gifs of people just like taunting each other. And stuff.
It was like 3 pages.
And then in the middle of it was Hannah, who doesn't play World of Warcraft, and it's just a gif of someone eating popcorn and watching. It was like the weirdest, like it was just like smack talk via GIFs. And it was just like, what is going on here? It was amazing. It was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah. But it really got, I don't know, people excited. Yeah. Ready to go. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Okay. Well, guys, we'll talk to you next week and see you online. Yep. See you guys. Okay. Take it easy. Bye. Bye.